So this is the Restrap Adventure Race saddlebag. So this saddlebag is part of our Adventure Race range, and with that means it's tailored around long distance riding, ultra endurance racing and audaxes. So there's a few differences between this saddlebag and ones in our Carry Everything range. So the first being its size. So this one here, you can see it's a bit smaller, so it's 7 litres in size as compared to the 8 litre. So it sort of sits between the 8 litre saddlebag and the 4 litre saddle pack. You'll notice it's a little bit wider, so it's a little bit shorter, a little bit wider, and that 7 litres should be enough for you to carry most of the essentials on any long distance riding. So we've got a few different details that help this stand out as well as part of our Adventure Race series. So first of all, we've got reflective detailing on the dry bag on the sides here. We've also got a foam pad on the front here, so this actually stops any abrasion against your saddle and keeps things nice and secure. And also we've got the same foam pads to help space this out from the seat post and make sure the saddlebag sits really nice and secure and stops any sway while it's on the bike. So let's fit this onto the bike and have a look. So the first thing we do is take our foam pad and we just pop this on here, and then going through the eyelets with the webbing strap here, we want to make sure this is nice and flat, and then going through the top section here, so it wants to go into the top and then just through this part here and then underneath and then out the top where the foam pad is here. So what this does is it actually keeps this section of the bag from flapping open while the bag is actually fully closed. And then we do the same thing on this side. And the way the bag mounts to the saddle rails is actually just like this. So it's going to hang like that under the saddle. Right, so we've got the holster, we're at the back of the bike. So first thing to do is pop this strap here around the seat post. So you might want to actually adjust it because there are a few adjustment points on here, and that's going to change how the bag's sort of going to sit on your particular bike. But we'll just put that there for now so we've got something to work with. And then these straps here, they want to get looped through the saddle rails and then over here and then just through the buckles. So dead easy. Just make that quite loose for now. And that makes the dry bag a bit easy to put in. All right, so that's on the bike. You'll notice it's a little bit wobbly to start with, but that's nice and loose so we can put the dry bag in there. So if I call on my assistant, he's going to throw me a dry bag. There we go. So this dry bag, it's a little bit different from our regular dry bags that we have for our other saddle bags. So you'll notice it's got some reflective detailing on the side, which all of our Adventure Race products have. So this is going to make it a little bit nicer to ride at night. It's going to give you that extra little bit of visibility so people can see you at night. So you might be able to see that reflecting off the studio lights there. So dry bag goes in the holster. So you want these facing to the side, so you've got that extra visibility there. And then once that goes in, the first thing we want to do is grab this strap here and then stick it through the top of the dry bag where it's looped, and then clip that magnetic buckle on. So this is the first one you want to tighten, because as we tighten this, it's going to push that down to the bottom of the holster. So if you just ratchet that back and forth a little bit, you should get that nice and tight. And then we've added a nice little stay on the bottom just to keep those bits of webbing nice and tidy and stop it dangling down here. So now that's in place, we want to tighten up these side straps here. So the way I like to do this, I like to ratchet these back and forth, and by doing that you're going to get it really nice and tight, nice and secure. So you can see already that's made a huge difference. So if we get the other one as well. Now we want to make sure it's tightened so that these two lengths are the same size. And then once they're nice and tight, you can tuck that out of the way. Okay, so you see already that's super secure, and then we can just finish off by making sure this one's nice and tight as well. Don't be shy with this one, you can pull it really tight and that's going to stop any movement at all. So you'll see how secure that is already. That's not going anywhere. All right, so that is the race saddlebag. So if you head to the description, you'll see some links to the full Adventure Race range, and be sure to like, comment and subscribe.